I was remembering the last time I was here, I was working on some ideas for some cross promotions with some famous things. Like I think one of them was Baby Got Back Story. I thought that would be a great, tie-in with that particular song. I thought of another one in the shower earlier today, which I only mentioned in the event that someone was considering sniffing me before the event was over. It's fine. I'm completely clean. There's no issues with any kind of odor or things like that. But what I came up with was we could team up with Chili's and all sing together, "I want my baby back story." And just sort of like a seamless fit, those two things, just something to consider. That went so much better in the shower than I did, as so many things do.
I'll bring it up with Mark.
Please do. This poem that I wrote is called A Poem for Dr. Strangelove that almost ends with the first 36 words of Lolita. Dr. Strangelove, 1965, 3 years before I was born, in glorious black and white, before color was invented. Impossible to watch for me without seeing Peter Sellers as Inspector Clouseau. Impossible for me to watch decades later without thinking of Eyes Wide Shut and wondering, Stanley, what happened? Which is kind of a lie, as my inner pervert really loved that film. Dr. Strangelove, a finished film, a historic comedy, the concept of nuclear missiles as transportation, so much better than whatever we have in Los Angeles. I'd like to ride a missile to France and tell the inspector, yes, that is his dog. He's lying to you. I'd like to combine all of Kubrick's films into one to make it easier for the uninitiated. One fabulous scene with monkeys at monoliths, their eyes propped open, watching violence against bananas. Everyone has a little Sellers mustache, everyone begging Hal to do whatever it says it can't do. I'm sorry, Dave. I'm afraid I can't order a missile strike. The president is the only one in the room who can do that. While axe-wielding Jack Nicholson goes full metal jacket on Barry Lyndon, which I fully admit makes no sense. Did you know that for $3.89 you can rent Dr. Strangelove on Amazon Prime? But for only $1.10 more, that's right, $4.99, you can own it. It says it's a limited time offer, and I wrote this 2 weeks ago, so I can't guarantee this price is still available, but by God, I own it now digitally and for the rest of my natural life. Until French inspectors ride their bombs out of the sky to explode everyone I love, or at least live near. That film is mine. Death to physical media. Death to the colorization of films. Death to the death of Peter Sellers. Bring his funny ass back. I don't care if it's AI. We need him more than ever. Death to war. Even if it's funny, it's no good. Lolita, light of my life, fire of my loins, my sin, my soul, Lo-li-ta, the tip of the tongue, taking a trip of 3 steps down the palate to tap it 3 on the teeth, Lo-li-ta. Dr. Strangelove, we'll see you now. I don't know how you all feel about war. I'm against it. I'm not a big fan. If you are, fuck you, honestly. It's a terrible, terrible thing. I wrote this not too long after the current administration started doing the stuff that they're doing. It's called civil. The history books say the South lost the Civil War, but it looks like they've played the long game and are currently in the lead. I'll take up words to fight this fight until the huddled masses' yearnings are heard once again. And finally, this is a poem that's also against war. It's called No War. And thank you very much, Carl, for asking me to be here. Thank you, Adele, and Lori, for producing this series. It's always a thrill to be here and to be given an assignment of something to write. I love a good assignment. This poem is called No War. War is not healthy in the wind or the rain or for when the sun is out. War is not healthy for those who take the air or for anyone with blood. War is not healthy when music is playing or for moments of silence. War is not healthy for those who say sometimes war is necessary. War is not healthy for those who carry signs that say no war. War is not healthy for those who ignore the signs. It is not healthy for the sick or the healthy. War is not healthy for all of the kingdoms, phylums, classes, orders, families, genera, species. War is not healthy for people who live in countries. It is not healthy for Israelis or Palestinians. War is not healthy for students or teachers. It is not healthy for the administration. War is not healthy for protesters or for the protesters of protesters. War is not healthy for pie-eating contests or spelling bees. War is not healthy for the bold or the faint of heart. War is not healthy for poets or mathematicians, certainly not for philosophers. War is not healthy for films, not even long-form television. War is not healthy for farmers, nor for truckers or pharmacists. Stop the war. It is healthy to stop the war. Stop the war. It is healthy to stop the war. Stop the war. It is healthy to stop the war.